Okay, gentlemen and lady, let's continue the part three of our SketchUp Basics lecture. Okay, so now we are creating components in buildings, like in these houses. Okay, we are doing it just, we're just placing it on our own. We are not putting some guides. And usually, when we are doing our drawings, even back in the days when we are doing manual drawing, we use what we call as guidelines. We draw the line first of using the pencil. We draw light lines. Then we finalize it with a pen or ink or even the same pencil, but we make the line thick. Okay, so these are what you call guidelines, and that's what we'll be doing next. Okay, so let's say on this side of the house, we'll create another set of windows. Okay, we have what we call here in SketchUp as the tape measure tool. This is a very powerful tool in SketchUp. If we click the If we click the tape measure, you can measure distances. So from here to here, okay, we know that it is 8 meters. It says there. Okay, okay. So what else can a tape measure do aside from measuring? It can provide guides to us when we are doing our drawing. Look what's gonna happen. I will click this here in the midpoint, okay, and I'll lift it up like that, and you see guidelines coming. Okay. So now the bottom of my window, let's say I will make a big window here. It will be like 400 only. So I'll type 400, enter. So I have that guide for the bottom of my window. Okay. So again, from this side, I'll take that midpoint and do this going to the right. And then I will make it, let's say 2000 from that edge of the wall. Enter. Okay. I have another guide. Now this time from here, I'll push it here another maybe 1500. Enter. Okay. So now from the bottom of this line, sorry. Wait, from here. Okay, from here, from the top going down, I want it, let's say 1 meter, 1000. So now I have my guide to do my window easily, right? Yes, there's a similarity with X-line, so you can compare it. But this is what you call guideline in SketchUp. So these lines are there. If you don't want it to show, what you need to do is you just go to your view and uncheck your guides. So guides are not there. But if you check it back, it will be there again. Okay? So now let's do a big window. Just a rectangle, big window right there. There's your window. And what's the next thing to do? Offset, right? So it's good. On the edge, offset it by, let's say, 100. Okay? And then let's pull it a little bit. Pull by maybe 100 also. Okay? And this is your uh, big window maybe. So let's say we offset it again. That edge going inside only 50. So that's the big window. And then maybe this will just push the glass, push it. Oops, sorry, it's not going. Take that, push it by how much? Let's say 25. So that is, let's say, the glass. Okay. So if you want to, let's say, divide this, if you want to divide it into two, let's say you have another line there, just do it like that. Okay. And we can do offset also, or we can just copy this line if you want. Let's just copy the line. How do you copy a line? Copy that and actually copy and then paste in place, edit, paste in place, and then this time we'll move this a little bit from here. Let's move it Why is not moving? Copied it, right? We copy it. I think better if we just offset it now. Offset this going inside by 50. So that's one window. And here that's another one window. Okay. So as we did earlier, what's the next thing to do? Make it a component by selecting this entire thing. Make sure that no walls have been added. So right click and make component. This time we'll name it as, say, big window. Okay, make sure that it is glued to vertical and cut opening and create. Okay, so let's say, can I copy this? Oh, what did it happen? Did not edit? Did not do. Again, right click. I think I did not save, right? Make component. So this will have to be big window. Glue to vertical. Cut opening and create. Okay. Already exists with your new component. I'll say yes. Okay. So now, why is it being selected like that? Doubled? What happened to our delete? No. What happened? So if it is deleted, actually there's one more here. We already created it, right? So it is supposed to be here in our components. It's supposed to be here. Where are our components? We did one window one. Where is the other window? In model. We did, what's the name? Big window, right? Why is not showing? Something went wrong, I guess. Let me try to undo. Undo. Okay. It's not becoming a component. What went wrong?
Just try to copy, then you can make sure it's come.
Because some other things are coming along with it. So let's say okay, that's the only thing now. Why are the other things copied? I'll create it. Some other things are being included in the selection. See, other lines are selected. I'll do it again. Some other lines are coming along. Can we edit the component? It's not a component yet. What happened to our model? It's tired now, or what? See, this is coming with a. Can I include it? Okay. So now let's try to make it a component. A big window to glue to vertical and create. Okay. Okay, now it's a component. Okay. So can we copy this and put this there? Let's see what's happening. Yeah, big window is here actually now. See, from the component folder, click this and just drag it there. Because we made it always on the vertical, hosted on the vertical, so it will always go there. Okay, let's get the small window. We have another window, right? This window that we did, this window, we can bring it there. Okay, I can add that window there easily. Just drag and drop right there. So this is the one that we made. Now we have ready-made components here in SketchUp. So you go to your components right here, components, click this to go to your um, component sampler. Okay, so the component sampler will be containing this. So there is a door. Let's say this door, we can bring it here. That's a ready-made door. There are some benches that you can just bring there so Sumele can finally sit because she's been standing there for how many hours now? Huh? Since we started. Come on, somebody's got to be a gentleman. Let the lady sit. Okay? She's been sitting there for a while now. Okay? Okay. Sister Sumele, please have a seat. Okay? Okay, so you have bike stands. What else do you have? Bike stand. You can put it. Oh, bike rack with bikes. Okay. So you have the. Okay, let's bring him a friend. There's Chris. Sumele, meet Chris. Okay. Huh? They're not talking to each other. They're like behind each other. Sumele, meet Chris. Okay. There you go. They're now talking. Okay. Okay. You have other things. What other things do you have? There is Derek. Oh, now this is a problem. Meet Derek. Okay, so that is Derek. Okay, there's another one, Lara. Okay, let Derek have someone. Okay, so there you go. You have more. There's Lisan. So many people here. It will be a community already. There's even Mark. Okay, there's Nancy. They have their own name. Okay, now let them have a picnic now. Okay, so these things are readily available in your folder. So just to wrap up this session for today, I want it to end in a nice way, although you're having some difficulty. Okay, let's make this a lively community. Let's put whatever you can bring. See, there is so much people. You can get them to have some dinner if you want. There are trees. Where are the trees? Okay, you can have some trees right there. And by the way, the trees they are easily scalable. Now we can scale them. You just click the tree, and you can actually. There is the scale tool. This is the scale tool. Click the tree, and then you click that green box right there on the top to make it shorter. Okay, you can click this, and it can become shorter. Okay, okay. So try to bring in all those components, and we'll play along. And then one more thing, one more last thing for today. We'll, we'll be bringing components online. Where is it? Here in the tools, no, in the under window, we have 3D warehouse. If you click this, it will bring you to the internet and let you download things that you need. Okay? You can bring an entire neighbor, right? An entire house. Okay, of course, sometimes these files are a little bit heavy, but they are really available to be downloaded. There's a big house. These files might be expensive. I mean, might be heavy. So maybe this small house. Let's try to bring it in. Is it downloadable? Okay, somebody uploaded it, Mr. John. How do we download? Download, click download here, but it needs a sign in. So I did not sign in. But if you are signed in, you can sign in with your Google or even with your ID, then you can download these ready-made objects. Okay? Objects and actual models. See, there are actual house that you can bring in from this website. Okay? If you click this 3D warehouse, there are various categories. You click on categories. Let's say if you want furnitures, yeah, all types of furnitures will be available here. Tables, um, chairs, wardrobe, everything. Okay? So you don't have any excuse now not to make your house not nice. Okay, so you will make your house really nice because you have all of the furnitures ready made. Yeah, not cost. You just need to sign in. Okay. So next week, I will teach you a few more tricks on how to, because right now we didn't really make the house yet. We're just making the windows and these doors. Of course, a house, it has to have proper wall, okay, and proper roof, and we'll do that on the next session. But I need you to practice just like what we did today, creating components using the grid. See, it is very useful, right? Even later on when we start to do the roof, we will be using this. Look, I will just do like this, and I can make another a guide to create my roof. See, if I want this to be 200, I'll put it like that. Okay, it is a very useful tool. Um, this tape measure tool. Okay, okay, take another few minutes to practice, and then we can end the class today.